They get the girls. They appear in commercials. They are paid hundreds of millions of dollars. They hoist Super Bowl trophies. They are the quarterbacks. So, what exactly does a quarterback do? Being a quarterback isn't about arm strength
Stevie Brown ran right into each other.
and speed.
He can run, and he proves it right here.
It's about performing one of the most intellectual and mentally challenging jobs in any profession. A majority of quarterbacks' job is done prior to the game. In the week leading up to the game, a quarterback spends a lot of time studying film of his opponent, by himself and with his team. What formations, personnel, plays, mistakes the opponents tend to make.
And it's intercepted in the end zone.
Quarterbacks also spend hours in meetings with coaches, strategizing and deciding the game plan for their next game. What should the team do facing an opponent with a particularly strong defense? What should they do in this down and distance? What if the weather is bad? And then there are even more meetings with the entire team to review their game plan. And that's in addition to the practice, conditioning, and rehab they have to go through. Game time. If you are a student, you probably have about 2 hours to be tested on a material you have been studying in days prior to the test. If you are a quarterback, your test is exactly 40 seconds. For each play, a quarterback has 40 seconds or 25 seconds to decide what to do for this play. Before we get into what he does in that 40 seconds, let's see what a play call is.
East right flop, V right all the way outside, Y left, fake 396 bag, V hinge, Z puck. Is that long enough for you?
Nice right, ice cream, alert, 654, Jose.
A play call tells each player of the team what to do in each play. What formation should they set up in? Will it be a run play or a pass play? Which hole should the running back run to? Which route should the receiver run? And how to block. Let's look at an example. A call could be Brown right F short 2 jet flanker drive. Brown right means the tight end will line up on the right side, the fullback behind the quarterback, and the halfback on the right of the fullback. F short means the flanker, also known as a Z receiver, will motion closer to the tight end before the ball is snapped. 2 jet is a protection scheme which tells the offensive line where and who to block. Flanker drive means the Z receiver will run a shallow cross route. The tight end runs an in route, the running back will run a quick out route, and the X receiver could be asked to run any route. And if you think that's confusing and too much to process, that's just for one play call. There could be more than 50 possible options, depending on the situation of the game. A quarterback needs to be clear-minded and calm through the game to know what the team will be doing.
Hey, you got him.
Now let's go back to what the quarterback does in the 40 seconds with the play call. First, he gets the play call from the coaches through the headset in his helmet. The play call could be, say, 72. Then the quarterback checks his wristband to find the corresponding play for 72. He gets into the huddle and tells his team what the call is.
Hulk left slot, Dixie left, Key left, Mercedes, wide chip, Ricky, Zebra left, 75.
Then the team breaks the huddle and goes back to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback surveys the field and checks the defense's formation. To complicate things, defenses can be pretty good at disguising their strategy, so a good quarterback has to be smart enough to see through the trickery. The hours of film study would help him in this case. What did the defense do the last time we set up in this formation? Who is the Mike or middle linebacker?
50's the Mike, all the way to the left.
Should we change the play call? What are we changing to?
34.
He then has to communicate that change to his team within seconds, and then finally makes the snap count, and the center snaps the ball. If that's not nerve-wracking enough, try having a giant ticking clock staring at you while doing these mental calculations. Things get worse when it's not a home game. The crowd will cheer their loudest to distract the quarterback, and bad things happen due to crowd noise. To know how it feels like, try playing speed chess at a rock concert with hundreds of thousands of people staring, cheering, and booing at every one of your moves. After the snap, if the quarterback plans to throw the ball, he has about 2 seconds to throw it to the receiver. But wait, sometimes receivers are covered, or the defense is blitzing, so he has to immediately find another receiver. Or the receiver ends up running another route, so both the quarterback and the receiver have to be on the same page on where the ball should be. And that's why the quarterback-receiver chemistry is so important. Remember, he has to do it all in about 2 seconds, while a group of 350-pound men are chasing after him to bring him down. Keep the ball any longer, he will likely be sacked. Even on the sidelines, while other players are catching their breath, the quarterback doesn't get to rest. He reviews previous plays with coaches to see if there were any mistakes or missed opportunities and make adjustments for the next plays. And as the leader of the team, he also rallies his troops.
Come on, let's go. Stay hungry. Championship mindset. Let's go. That's the way to ask. That's what we got to do. We got to do it again now. We're going to have to do it again.
Even after a long 2-hour game, the quarterback's job isn't done. As the face of the team, he holds a post-game press conference.
They're an excellent team. They deserve to win tonight. They played better than we did.
And despite the fatigue and the emotional blow of the particularly nasty loss, he still has to suit up, maintain his cool, and address the press.
It's not an easy pill to swallow, but eventually we have to.
After that, he is officially done for the day and goes through the same mental, physical demands again for the next game.